Good afternoon. This is Akashvani, and I'm Anuja Kumar with the midday news. The headlines. Prime Minister Narendra Modi says it is government's resolve to provide health and nutrition guarantee to people. Centre approves equity investments for setting up 2 thermal power plants. Domestic traffic has grown 57% to become the 5th largest civil aviation market, says Union Minister Jyotiraditya Scindia. India is the right place for developing semiconductors as it has a large pool of talent. Union Minister for Electronics and Information Technology Ashwini Vaishnaw tells the World Economic Forum. Prime Minister releases commemorative postage stamps on Shri Ram Janmbhoomi Mandir. 9 people killed in Iran in retaliatory strikes by Pakistan on militant targets. And in hockey, India to take on Germany in FIH Women's Olympic Qualifiers semis in Ranchi this evening. And now the news in detail. Prime Minister Narendra Modi today reiterated his government's resolve to provide nutrition and health guarantee to all citizens of the country. Interacting with beneficiaries of the Viksit Bharat Sankalp Yatra through video conferencing this afternoon, Mr. Modi said, in the last 9 years, more than 25 crore people have come out from poverty. He said the government is committed to defeat poverty by providing a transparent and efficient governance. He added that over 4 crore people have been provided pakka houses in the past 10 years. Prime Minister Narendra Modi said Viksit Bharat Sankalp Yatra has completed 2 months and the government is aiming to take all its schemes to saturation level through this yatra. He said the yatra will also continue in the next month as it is getting huge response from the people across the country. He said Viksit Bharat Sankalp Yatra has become a Jan Andolan and so far 15 crore people have participated in the yatra. The Prime Minister said 70 to 80% panchayats have been covered by the Viksit Bharat Sankalp Yatra. The central government's massive outreach campaign, Viksit Bharat Sankalp Yatra, is going on in full swing across the state of Odisha. This Sankalp Yatra has reached more than 1 crore people in thousands of villages and cities in Odisha. More from our Sambalpur correspondent.
Huge response is being received from the public for Viksit Bharat Sankalpa Yatra campaign across the state of Odisha. Public representatives and officials of central and state governments are taking part in the program. They are also creating awareness on the central government flagship schemes through the specially designed IEC vans and enrolling the beneficiaries on spot. Junwala Sarma from Bargarh district expressed her gratitude to Prime Minister Narendra Modi for getting benefited under various central government schemes.
मेरा नाम जुनवाला शर्मा। हम लोग 10 लेडीज मिल के हम लोग एक ग्रुप करे थे और एनवेलम से हम लोग लोन लिए थे और 10,000 रुपया हमको मिला था हमारा ग्रुप को बढ़ाने के लिए और 10,000 से हम लोग अपना बिजनेस स्टार्ट करे थे और एनवेलम से हम लोन भी लाए और लोन 1 लाख रुपया ला के हमारा बिजनेस करे से हम लोग बहुत आगे भी बढ़े हैं। भारत सरकार को बहुत बहुत धन्यवाद।
This is Supriti Mishra with Alok Chandra Barik from Akashvani News, Sambalpur.
The Cabinet Committee on Economic Affairs today approved the proposal for equity investments for setting up 2 thermal power plants in the country. These power plants will be set up by the subsidiaries of Coal India Limited to provide cheaper and affordable power to the people. As per the decision, one 660 megawatt supercritical coal-based thermal power plant will be set up at Amarkantak Thermal Power Station in Madhya Pradesh through a joint venture between South Eastern Coalfields Limited and Madhya Pradesh Power Generating Company Limited. Besides, 2 800 megawatt supercritical thermal power plants will be established in Sundargarh district of Odisha through Mahanadi Basin Power Limited. In today's meeting, the Union Cabinet was apprised of a Memorandum of Understanding signed recently between India and the European Commission on working arrangements on semiconductors ecosystems, its supply chain and innovation. The MOU intends to strengthen cooperation between India and the EU towards the enhancement of semiconductors for the advancement of industries and digital technologies. Prime Minister Narendra Modi today released 6 commemorative postage stamps on Shri Ram Janmbhoomi Mandir. He also released an album of stamps issued on Lord Ram around the world. The components of the design include the Ram Mandir, Chaupai, Mangal Bhavan Amangal Hari, Sun, Saryu River and sculptures in and around the temple. Speaking on the occasion, Mr. Modi said that Lord Ram, Goddess Sita and stories of Ramayana are connected with everyone, irrespective of their region, religion and caste. He added that Ramayana teaches people about the victory of love despite all the challenges. The Prime Minister highlighted that it connects the entire humanity with itself, and that is why it has gathered attraction across the entire world.
इन टिकटों में राम मंदिर का भव्य चित्र है। कलात्मक अभिव्यक्ति के जरिए राम भक्ति की भावना है और मंगल भवन अमंगल हारी इस लोकप्रिय चौपाई के माध्यम से राष्ट्र के मंगल की कामना है। इनमें सूर्यवंशी राम के प्रतीक सूर्य की छवि है जो देश में नए प्रकाश का संदेश भी देता है।
The auspicious day of the grand Pran Pratishtha ceremony in Ayodhya is approaching. Many pre-Pran Pratishtha rituals are being performed in Ayodhya under the supervision of Gyaneshwar Shastri Dravid. More from our correspondent.
Today, the rituals of the third day of the pre-Pran Pratishtha rituals being performed, which are a prerequisite before the consecration. Along with the Sankalp, there are other rituals including Ganesh Ambika Pujan, Varun Pujan, Chaturvedokta Punya Havachan, मातृका पूजन, वसोरधारा पूजन, सप्तघृत मातृका पूजन, आयुष मंत्रस्य जप, नांदी श्राद्ध, मधुर पर्क पूजन, मंडप प्रवेश, along with पंचगव्य, मंडपांग, वास्तु पूजन, वास्तु बलिदान, मंडप पूजा, गंध अधिवास, जलाधिवास, आर्क, डोर, फ्लैग, वेपन, पताका, दीपाला and द्वारपालादि पूजा are also included. Yesterday, the Jal Yatra of the idol took place in a grand manner. The procession of the idol of Lord Shri Rama was completed with enthusiasm and the recitation of Anand Ramayana started in Mandapam. Deep jala ke Diwali main manaungi. Sushil Chandra Tiwari, Akashvani News, Ayodhya.
Union Minister for Electronics and Information Technology Ashwini Vaishnaw has said that India's semiconductor mission is focused on talent development and designing the entire chip. He said in just 24 months or so, India has tied up with 104 universities, redesigned the entire course curriculum, and tied up with international institutions, including the University of Purdue, to give the semiconductor mission a big boost. Speaking at the World Economic Forum annual meeting, Mr. Vaishnaw said India is the right place for developing semiconductors as the country has a large pool of talent, which includes close to 3 lakh design engineers who practically design every complex chip which is manufactured in the world. This is Akashvani giving you the news. For quick news updates round the clock, follow us on our Twitter handle at AIR News Alerts. Union Civil Aviation Minister Jyotiraditya Scindia inaugurated the prestigious Wings India 2024 and Global Aviation Summit at Begumpet Airport in Hyderabad today. The Airports Authority of India, in collaboration with the Civil Aviation Ministry and FICCI, has organized the 4-day event. The Wings India 2024 is being held with the main theme Connecting India with the World in Amrit Kal and hold deliberations over the strategies and strategic framework for the future aviation sector of the country. Speaking on the occasion, Mr. Scindia stated the government's resolve to support the multi-dimensional activities of the aviation sector for tapping the huge potential of the sector, thus the growth of the country. He said civil aviation sector is the right sector to connect people to people and transform lives and bring social and economic progress. He said civil aviation sector can bring the world truly one, realizing the Vasudhaiv Kutumbakam. He said the relentless progress and innovation took place in the sector across the globe trickled down to other sectors, stating that one job created in the sector is creating 6 more and leasing to new infrastructure and new airports. India has been a shining star under the leadership of Narendra Modi on global civil aviation as post-COVID season 467,000 passengers by day. He also said domestic traffic grown by 57% and became 5th largest civil aviation market. The ED today started conducting raids simultaneously at 7 places in and around Kolkata in connection with its probe into the alleged irregularities in recruitment in schools of West Bengal. Raids are being held at the residences and offices of those who allegedly acted as middlemen in the scam. These middlemen used to collect money and transfer it to various addresses. Accompanied by a large number of central forces, the ED officers started search operations at New Town and Nayabad on the eastern fringes of Kolkata. Family members of the alleged middlemen are being questioned. In a major swoop, the Enforcement Directorate has arrested Surat Chavan, a close aide of Shiv Sena UBT leader Aditya Thackeray, in connection with the alleged Khichdi scam during the COVID-19 pandemic. The alleged scam involves the Brihan Mumbai Municipal Corporation and at a time when Uddhav Thackeray was the Chief Minister heading the Mahavikas Aghadi government. Pakistan carried out an airstrike by hitting militant targets in the border areas of Iran today. At least 9 people, including 4 children and 3 women and 2 men, were killed in the attack, an Iranian official said. Iranian state news agency IRNA said authorities have demanded an immediate explanation from the Pakistani government about the military strikes on a border village in southwestern Sistan-Baluchistan province. The strike came a day after Islamabad warned Tehran of serious consequences for an unprovoked breach of airspace. The national capital continues to grapple with biting cold and fog, causing delays in flight and train operations. According to the Indian Railways, around 18 Delhi-bound trains are running late. As per ministry, long-distance trains like Puri Nizamuddin Purushottam Express is running approximately 6 hours behind schedule. 5 other trains are also experiencing delays ranging from 3 to 5 hours. Kedarnath Dham in Uttarakhand is witnessing continuous and intense snowfall since yesterday evening. Areas like Badrinath Dham, Hemkund Sahib and others also experiencing significant snowfall. Chamoli district saw its first snowfall this winter yesterday. Kuwait formed a new government, the first under the country's new Emir Sheikh Mishal Al Ahmad Al Sabah. The freshly formed cabinet, led by Prime Minister Sheikh Mohammed Sabah Al Salem Al Sabah, consists of 13 members and includes new appointments for the ministries of oil, finance and foreign affairs. A notable departure from tradition is seen in the appointment of Foreign Minister Abdullah Ali Al Yahya, marking the first time a non-royal family member was held this position since Kuwait gained independence in 1961. In hockey, India will take on Germany in the semi-final of FIH Women's Olympic Qualifiers in Ranchi today. The match will start at 7:30 p.m. Earlier, the women in blue defeated Italy 5-1 in their final group stage encounter to secure the semi-final spot in the tournament on Tuesday. Benchmark equity indices continued to face selling pressure in today's afternoon session after witnessing a carnage on Wednesday. The Sensex was down 325 points at 71,175 and the Nifty was 113 points lower, trading at 21,459 when reports last came in. And now, before we end the bulletin, the headlines once again. Prime Minister Narendra Modi says it is government's resolve to provide health and nutrition guarantee to people. Centre approves equity investments for setting up 2 thermal power plants. Domestic traffic has grown 57% to become the 5th largest civil aviation market, says Union Minister Jyotiraditya Scindia. India is the right place for developing semiconductors as it has a large pool of talent. Union Minister for Electronics and Information Technology Ashwini Vaishnaw tells the World Economic Forum. Prime Minister releases commemorative postage stamps on Shri Ram Janmbhoomi Mandir. 9 people killed in Iran in retaliatory strikes by Pakistan on militant targets. And in hockey, India to take on Germany in FIH Women's Olympic Qualifiers semis in Ranchi this evening. And with that, we end the midday news.
नमस्कार, दोपहर समाचार में